Accountability. Yes, the empath, we attract the narcissist, we attract advantage takers, manipulators through our kindness, our generosity, and through the light that we share with the world. And at some point, we have to look in the mirror and analyze and understand what role we play in these toxic relationships with the narcissist, with the abuser, with the manipulator, with the advantage taker. And it's not always easy to look in the mirror. But once you do look in the mirror and honor and understand, oh, I am playing a part in the dynamics of any dysfunctional or toxic relationship, that's when the empath starts to become empowered. Then you are now a conscious empath, fully aware as to the role you are playing. What oftentimes happens in relationships as empaths, we give, we care, we nurture too much. We are basically telling people, programming people, how we are treated, how we want to be treated, how they can treat us. And in particular, if you've had narc abuse, it's very easy to point the finger and blame. This is what they did to me. Can you believe they said that? This is horrible behavior. They broke my soul. They broke my heart. And all of that is true. To become empowered, you have to truly look inward and understand that through your behavior, my behavior, our behaviors, we have empowered the narcissist, the manipulator, to take advantage of us. We have given them permission to mistreat us. Sometimes to the point of, through our kindness and generosity, we have actually enabled the bad behavior. And that's a very hard pill to swallow. I'd like to invite you to really listen carefully and pay attention to this next comment. We must take accountability, and how do we do that? We must understand and realize that even if it's not our fault, it is always our responsibility. Now, that comes with several layers and nuances and variables, in the sense that with a child is not remotely accountable for any form of abuse from the parents. So in this situation, the abused child, is fully exempt from responsibility. And this continues on with the narcissist. But there's a caveat. At the beginning of the relationship with a narcissist, a manipulator, an abuser, the accountability necessarily isn't with us, in the sense that because of their deceitful behavior, they are steps ahead of us. And we view the world from the lens of kindness and goodness, assuming, until you become an empowered empath, you stop assuming that everybody else is like you. You start to put up barriers, you see the red flags, and you understand, oh, I can't allow this to happen because I've seen this behavior before. It's not good for me, it's toxic. But at the beginning of the narc relationship in particular, the narc abuse, it's hard to be accountable simply because they throw wool over our eyes and we don't see it coming, and we give people the benefit of the doubt. We want to believe all these amazing things they've shared. We want to believe this sense of incredible soul connection that we have with this narcissist. And there's nothing wrong in being a romantic and believing in the goodness of humanity, that we can develop strong, healthy, meaningful relationships when we meet somebody that we are compatible with. But the narcissist is going to gaslight, love bomb, triangulation, all the things that the narc abuser is going to do. They are ahead of you. And in the beginning, you aren't aware of it. So I can understand that accountability at that level is hard. But once you start to understand the patterns of behavior, once you've discovered that this relationship is toxic, they keep pretending they're going to change, they keep lying to me, they keep doing all these things over and over and over again, and you allow it, now that's where you become fully responsible. It's no longer blaming and pointing the finger at the narc for doing what they do. You're now aware of what they did, and so the responsibility becomes, What are you going to do next? Are you going to set boundaries? And if so, are you clearly communicating those boundaries? Are you going to simply walk away and say nothing? The big temptation is to say nothing. Are you going to put up a stand and respect yourself and honor and maintain your emotional and mental wellness by walking away, by not enabling, encouraging, allowing yourself to be abused, manipulated, taken advantage of? So please take the time to go inward. Now that you are aware, stop pointing the finger. It's not the external factors that are now in charge. You are now responsible and must take accountability. And that accountability is the beginning of becoming a conscious, empowered empath. If you'd like more information on how to become a conscious or empowered empath, visit my website, vitalgermain.com. I have books, I have blogs, I offer webinars. Follow me on Instagram where you will get the most immediate information, immediate updates. I share a lot of free content. Go out there, continue being your beautiful self, keep sharing the light, but be aware, be conscious, establish clear, healthy boundaries, listen to the red flags, listen to your gut when something is not right. Because as an empath, we know. We just have to make sure we can listen to ourselves by going inward.